After decades of hard work, you've finally stepped into retirement. The alarm clock is gone, the deadlines have disappeared, and the rush of everyday work life has faded. For many, this is the dream: more free time, less stress, and the chance to enjoy the fruits of a lifetime of effort.
Before we dive deeper, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and turn on notifications. This way you won't miss our upcoming videos with more life-changing health tips. Also, share this video with friends or family who might benefit from it.
But here's the hidden truth. Retirement often brings an unexpected challenge, a sudden loss of identity and self-worth. For years, your sense of who you are may have been tied to your career, your responsibilities, and the roles you played. When those are gone, it's easy to feel like a part of you has gone missing too. This video will guide you through understanding why this happens, how it affects mental and emotional well-being, and, most importantly, how you can rebuild your self-worth and discover a new, fulfilling identity beyond work. Why self-worth takes a hit after retirement. When people retire, they're often surprised by how emotionally complex the transition feels. Retirement is typically framed as a reward, a long-awaited break from the grind. But psychologically, it's also a major life shift. Work is not just a way to earn money. It's often where we get our structure, our goals, and even our social connections. Losing that can feel like losing your place in the world. This is especially true for older adults who dedicated decades to a single profession. You might notice a sense of aimlessness when you wake up, missing the structure and routine that work provided, feeling left behind as former colleagues continue on, struggling to answer simple questions like, "So, what do you do?" These feelings don't mean something is wrong with you. They mean you're human, and your brain is adjusting to a huge life change. The emotional and mental impact. Loss of identity can quietly lead to mental health struggles in retirees. Studies from American Psychological Association show that many seniors report increased symptoms of depression or anxiety within the first 2 years of retirement. Why? Because purpose and productivity are deeply tied to emotional well-being. Without meaningful activity, it's easy for self-doubt to creep in. Common thoughts include, "I'm not useful anymore. No one needs me now. I don't matter as much as I used to." Unchecked, these thoughts can erode confidence and self-worth. That's why it's crucial to actively rebuild a sense of purpose and identity, instead of waiting for it to return on its own. Understanding that you are more than your work. One of the biggest mindset shifts after retirement is separating who you are from what you did. Your career was just one chapter of your life, an important one, yes, but not the whole story. You are not only a former teacher, nurse, business owner, or engineer. You are a complex person with interests, skills, values, and dreams that go far beyond your job title. It helps to think of retirement as a second adulthood, not an ending. This is your chance to write new chapters of your story, ones driven by passion instead of paychecks. Step 1. Reflect on your core values and strengths. To rebuild self-worth, start by rediscovering what truly matters to you. Not to your former boss, not to society, but to you. Here's a simple exercise. Write down 5 values you care deeply about, for example, kindness, curiosity, honesty, creativity, community. Write down 5 skills or qualities you're proud of. Ask friends or family to share what they see as your greatest strengths. This reminds your brain that your value was never just about productivity. It's also about your character, wisdom, and heart. Step 2. Create new daily structure. One of the most destabilizing parts of retirement is the sudden loss of structure. A well-planned daily rhythm can protect your mental health and make each day feel meaningful. Try setting a gentle wake-up and bedtime, planning a weekly calendar with activities you enjoy, dedicating certain hours to hobbies, physical activity, social time, and rest. Even a loose routine can restore a sense of purpose and reduce that floating feeling many retirees describe. Step 3. Strengthen social connections. Humans are social creatures, and social bonds are crucial to emotional health. especially after retirement. Many people don't realize how much casual daily interaction they had at work until it's gone. To rebuild that social support, join local senior or community centers. Volunteer for causes you care about. Reconnect with old friends or relatives you've lost touch with. Try group classes like art, gardening, or exercise. Meaningful relationships can fill the emotional gap left by work and remind you that you are valued. Step 4. Explore new passions and interests. One of the most powerful ways to rebuild your identity is to dive into new or long-forgotten passions. For decades, your time and energy were tied to responsibilities. Now, you finally have space to explore who you are beyond obligation. Ask yourself, what hobbies or interests did I put off during my career? What activities make me lose track of time in a good way? What would I do if success or failure didn't matter? Some retirees discover joy in painting, writing, woodworking, gardening, or music. Others love travel, language learning, or history classes. The goal isn't to be great at something. It's simply to find activities that make you feel alive and engaged. Remember, purpose is not about productivity. It's about presence. Step 5. Redefine your purpose through contribution. Purpose doesn't end when your career does. In fact, for many people, retirement is when they finally find true purpose through giving back. Consider how your lifetime of experience can serve others. Volunteer at local schools, libraries, or hospitals. Become a mentor for younger professionals in your former field. Offer guidance at community programs for youth or at-risk adults. Join organizations like AARP that connect seniors with service opportunities. When you contribute your time, wisdom, and compassion, you see your value reflected in the lives you touch. This naturally rebuilds self-worth and creates lasting meaning. Step 6. Redefine your relationship with money and productivity. In work life, productivity and income are often linked to self-worth. After retirement, this connection can leave you feeling less valuable if you're no longer earning money. It's important to break this mental link. Your worth is not measured in dollars. Financial planning still matters, of course. Budgeting, minimizing debt, and possibly pursuing part-time income can create security. But emotionally, it's healthy to remind yourself, money is a tool, not a measure of your humanity. Productivity can be redefined as personal growth, not output. You've already earned the right to rest and enjoy life. Some retirees enjoy light consulting, part-time teaching, or small passion-based businesses. This can bring purpose if it feels fulfilling, not if it's done from guilt. Step 7. Nurture your emotional and mental health. Retirement is not just a financial transition, it's an emotional one. To thrive, you must care for your mental health as intentionally as your physical health. Practical steps. Talk openly about your feelings with trusted friends or family. Join senior support or discussion groups to normalize your experience. Practice mindfulness or meditation for emotional balance. Seek therapy if sadness, anxiety, or identity struggles become overwhelming. Mental health support is not weakness, it's strength. And according to National Institute on Aging, seniors who address emotional well-being early are far less likely to experience depression later on. Step 8. Embrace lifelong learning. Your brain thrives on challenge. Continuing to learn after retirement not only strengthens cognitive function, but also gives you new identity anchors. Options include taking courses at local community colleges, joining book clubs or discussion circles, learning new technology or digital skills, exploring philosophy, history, or creative writing. Lifelong learning reinforces that you are still growing, that retirement is not an ending, but an evolution. Step 9. Focus on physical health and vitality. It's nearly impossible to feel confident and purposeful if your body feels neglected. Physical health is a core pillar of self-worth in later life. Simple, daily habits can make a huge difference. Gentle strength and balance exercises to stay independent. regular walks, or swimming to maintain cardiovascular health. Nutritious meals rich in fiber, protein, and hydration. Adequate sleep and stress management. Caring for your body is not vanity. It's a statement. I am still here, and I matter. Step 10. Build a personal legacy. One of the most healing ways to redefine identity is to think about the legacy you want to leave. Legacy is not just about money or property. It's about impact. You might record your life stories for your grandchildren. Create a photo album or family history book. Write letters of wisdom or love to younger generations. Contribute to causes that align with your values. When you see how your life's ripple extends into the future, your sense of worth deepens. You realize your life still matters profoundly, not for what you do now, but for who you are and how you've loved. As retirees progress through their post-work years, many find that the journey of rebuilding self-worth is not linear. It's a mosaic of small wins, ongoing challenges, and gradual self-discovery. In this final part, let's explore how seniors can solidify their sense of identity beyond their careers and embrace this chapter with confidence and grace. Nurturing relationships that uplift. Social isolation is a common risk during retirement, especially when the workplace once served as a main source of interaction. Building and maintaining supportive relationships can be transformative. Reconnect with old friends or family. Many bonds fade during busy working years. Retirement gives you the time to reach out and rebuild them. Join local senior or community groups. Organizations like AARP or local senior centers offer programs designed to connect older adults through hobbies, volunteering, and educational activities. Seek multi-generational friendships. Spending time with younger people, such as mentoring youth or engaging with grandchildren, can infuse life with fresh energy and a sense of purpose. The key is to be intentional. Relationships require effort, but they also provide the emotional safety net needed for self-worth to grow. Embracing lifelong learning. One of the most powerful ways to redefine identity is to stay curious. Learning fosters personal growth, boosts self-esteem, and keeps the brain active. Pursue online courses on platforms like Coursera or Udemy. Subjects can be anything from art history to nutrition. Attend local workshops or lectures at community colleges or libraries. Start a personal project, like writing memoirs, learning a new instrument, or exploring digital photography. Acquiring new skills demonstrates to yourself that you are still evolving. It reaffirms that you are more than your past career. You are a lifelong learner. Volunteering and mentoring. After decades of experience, retirees hold an invaluable treasure, wisdom. Sharing it can be profoundly fulfilling. Volunteer at nonprofits, schools, or hospitals. Your skills can serve others while giving you a renewed sense of purpose. Mentor younger professionals in your former field. Passing on your knowledge validates your expertise and creates a legacy. Participate in peer support groups for other retirees navigating the same transition. Your story may help someone else feel less alone. Volunteering reinforces that your value does not end when the paychecks stop. Your presence, time, and experience matter deeply to others. Prioritizing mental and emotional health. Retirement often stirs up unresolved emotions. Seeking support is not a sign of weakness, it's an act of strength. Counseling or therapy can help process identity shifts and prevent conditions like depression or anxiety from taking root. Mindfulness practices like meditation, journaling, or nature walks can quiet the mind and build emotional resilience. Gratitude practices, listing 3 things you are thankful for each day, train the brain to notice positivity and growth. Emotional well-being is foundational. Without it, even the most exciting activities feel hollow. Redefining what success means. Perhaps the most powerful step in reclaiming self-worth is letting go of old definitions of success. The working world measures success by productivity, promotions, and income. In retirement, success can be measured by inner fulfillment. Did you spend meaningful time with loved ones today? Did you nurture your body and mind? Did you make a small difference for someone else? If the answer is yes, then you are living successfully. The metrics of worth shift from external achievements to internal peace. Accepting that reinvention takes time. Rebuilding identity isn't a weekend project. It's a gradual process. There may be moments of doubt or loneliness, and that's normal. Be patient with yourself. Celebrate small victories. Cooking a healthy meal, trying a new activity, or simply getting through a tough day. Every step forward counts. Final thoughts. Life after retirement is not the end of purpose. It's a transition into a new kind of purpose. You are not just what you did for a living. You are someone with a lifetime of experience, kindness to give, and passion still waiting to be explored. Rebuilding self-worth is about embracing this truth. Your identity is not behind you. It is still unfolding. A meaningful retirement is not about staying busy. It's about staying authentic.